Marshall, what you know good?
Don't you dare take my picture. 4 bullets and bought some staples. I want some pictures taken up every bullet we got.
Who, your picture?
Yeah, my picture.
You really think my camera will break if I take your picture?
Oh God, Brandon, please. Well, I'll tell you what. Take my picture, and if you have rats and all, just show the picture to the rats. Rats will run them like this.
How's it going? This is the meeting room. Got the cooler. Hamburger. All this good stuff. Stays pretty cold here. But you got all kinds of stuff in here. Beef tongues, beef heart. All kind of nasty stuff. It's not for the faint of heart. These are your cuts. So I just come out of work to go on my lunch break, and there's this one guy. He always comes around to work. He rides one of those carts up and down the streets, you know, like the motorized ones. He got some kind of problem with his leg. He's a real asshole though, and just always mean. Last time he came into work, he called one of the managers a bitch and all kinds of stuff, made hateful. And I come outside and he's looking in the windows of the cars, just kind of like looking inside the damn cars. So I said something to him. I was like, hey, you know, you don't need to be doing that. And he looked at me and like grunting like a damn beast or something. I don't know, like a damn wild animal or whatever. And it's funny because I didn't notice it, but then when he grunted at me, he was wearing like an overshirt with no undershirt, and his belly and all his hairy chest and stuff was showing. And it was really funny because it just finished snowing. I mean, it's freezing outside. This right here is a meat tenderizer. You get your finger caught in this thing, it's game over. See, and this is the other kind of thing I deal with. I just caught this person trying to take the pack out of here, put it in this plastic bag, and stick it in their pants. Unbelievable. Well, the other night at work, they were calling for huge amounts of snow. And they were calling for it, I mean, like a bunch of snow. Like anywhere from 10 to 12, people were saying 30 inches. And the weather forecast wouldn't say. But anyways, I work as a meat cutter, by the way, a butcher or whatever you want to call it. And the store that I work in, I mean, temperatures run real high, you know. People in there acting crazy, they're yelling at you, they're cussing you. And you never know what the hell somebody's going to ask you or what they're going to call you, you know. But you just have to deal with it. It's part of the job. But the grocery crew that stocks all the shelves, it's just mainly made of two guys, Cameron and Delbert, and they were the two guys playing in the shot game video. Maybe I'll put like an annotation or a link in the sidebar. Yeah, that way. And so Delbert has school, so he had to leave because he had some college classes he had to take. So he was out of there. Well, they made us order double of what we normally order because they figured we weren't going to get our next truck because due to the snow. So Delbert left, and right as Delbert's leaving, they brought the rest of the grocery stuff in, which I don't have a picture of, but let me tell you, it was stuff all over the place. So Cameron got stuck having to put all this stuff on the shelf, and Cameron, when he gets overly excited, you can't understand a friggin' word he's saying, man. He just starts rolling, and he will talk the craziest stuff, and I will put quotes up for what he's saying because I can understand him because I've just been around him long enough. But this is some great footage. I mean, it cracks me up every time I see it.
Next truck they're gonna use lubricant. You hear me, man? Next truck they're gonna use lubricant. Well, damn, man, they tell me that. I mean, they absolutely knew it. For last week, the other week before that one, and the week before that one.
You got any last words, Cameron? You got any last words?
Man, yo, I'm a pregnant woman right now. Devil, you asshole. You knew damn well you should have told his ass. He don't know unless you tell him. Over and over again.
That's your phone? Or?
Yeah.
Wow. The world?